Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Magnetize Official. I'm so glad you're here, and I can't wait to embark on this transformative journey with you. Today, I'm diving deep into the energy of our beautiful collective here on YouTube to channel messages from the divine masculine and divine feminine. These energies are universal, flowing through all of us and shaping the world around us. It's important to remember that these labels, divine masculine and divine feminine, are not tied to gender or identity. Instead, they describe powerful energetic forces that weave through every aspect of life. You may notice these energies expressing themselves in your inner world, creating a dance of balance and growth within your own heart and mind. At the same time, they often appear externally in our experiences, shaping the dynamics of friendships, love connections, workplace relationships, and even the way we approach challenges and opportunities. As we explore these energies together today, allow yourself to feel into what resonates. Whether these messages reflect an internal awakening or mirror something unfolding in your outer world, trust that you're here for a reason. Let's embrace this journey of discovery and alignment with open hearts and curious minds. Take the messages as they resonate for you personally, and, as I always say, trust your own intuition as your guiding compass through these readings. It's truly your intuition that leads you on your path. I'm going to begin by shuffling the energy oracle cards, as well as the traditional tarot cards. I feel an unusual pull towards starting with the traditional tarot deck today, so I sense there's an important message waiting for us. Right away, we have the Six of Wands reversed. This could indicate that someone you're connected to is feeling as though they've failed in some way. They may also feel at a disadvantage, almost as if they're competing with someone else. If you are a divine feminine listening, this energy could relate to a divine masculine or a masculine energy connected to you in some way. Let's dive deeper into this message. The next card we have is the Queen of Wands reversed, but interestingly, divine feminine. I sense that you are embodying her upright energy. You are radiating with what can only be described as pure magnetism. The word magnetic is coming through strongly. There's an undeniable pull to your energy, one rooted in deep, authentic confidence. What's truly remarkable about this confidence is that it doesn't rely on anything external. You don't need to flaunt material possessions, physical beauty, or accomplishments to feel whole within yourself. Your confidence is sourced from your authenticity, a quiet but powerful force that shines brighter than anything tangible. My guides are highlighting this inner glow of yours, emphasizing that your self-assuredness flows effortlessly, without the need for loud declarations or overt displays. It's as though your energy does the talking for you, making a statement wherever you go. For instance, you may find yourself holding space in silence, whether in a group setting or during one-on-one interactions. And yet, even without speaking, your presence fills the room. There's an unshakable strength in your quiet confidence that draws people to you, leaving a lasting impression without needing to say a word. Divine feminine, this silent power of yours doesn't just set you apart. It's inspiring. It's a beacon for others, reminding them that true confidence is born within, not built on external validation. Let this be a moment to honor that strength and continue standing firm in your radiant authenticity. This message speaks deeply to your spiritual identity, divine feminine. When I say spiritual identity, I'm referring to a profound clarity about who you are at your very core, your authentic self. This kind of clarity is rare in a world where so many struggle to connect with their true essence, often clouded by the artificial programming we absorb throughout life. society, upbringing, and external influences can blur the lines between who we truly are and who we've been conditioned to be. Yet, you stand apart. Your authenticity shines like a beacon, unwavering and unmistakable. This is your power, divine feminine, a strength that comes from knowing yourself deeply and living in alignment with that truth. Now, let's revisit the Queen of Wands reversed. While her upright energy reflects your magnetic confidence and authenticity, the reversed Queen doesn't feel connected to you. Instead, I sense she represents a karmic energy linked to a masculine figure in this reading. This karmic energy feels strikingly opposite to your own nature, divine feminine. While you radiate inner strength and authenticity, this karmic presence seems to embody the shadow aspects of the Queen of Wands, a need for external validation or manipulative tendencies. For some of you, this message may resonate as an intuitive knowing you've already felt. Perhaps you've sensed that a masculine energy in your life has crossed paths with this karmic presence. If this aligns with your inner truth, it's likely a confirmation of what you've suspected. If not, trust that this part of the message may simply not be for you, and that's perfectly okay. Always honor your intuition, as it is the compass that will guide you through these messages. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be, holding your light and standing strong in your spiritual identity. For those of you who feel this message resonates, I'm sensing that the masculine energy in question is experiencing profound emotional pain. There's a heavy weight of regret surrounding them, and they seem to be in a very low vibrational state, almost like a deep, depressive fog they're struggling to emerge from. This emotional turmoil appears to be rooted in a situation where they feel they placed you, divine feminine, in a position of opposition with another energy. It's as though their actions or choices created a divide or conflict, leaving them with a sense of guilt and sorrow. For some of you, this karmic energy may manifest as a specific person, a connection, relationship, or even a friendship with a karmic feminine energy. This individual may have been elevated in their life at one point, possibly even valued above you, consciously or unconsciously. This could have led to feelings of rejection or a rift between you and the masculine. If this aligns with your experience, know that this masculine energy is now consumed with regret over the choices that led to that disconnect. However, this karmic energy doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It might also represent a larger pattern or influence in their life, perhaps an old belief system, toxic habits, or societal pressures that shaped their decisions. These karmic forces have kept them trapped in a cycle of lower vibrational energy, but their awareness of this is growing, sparking the regret and self-reflection they now feel. While channeling this message, I distinctly heard the sound of birds singing. If you notice this sound on the recording, or if birds hold a special meaning for you, perhaps as signs, synchronicities, or messages from the divine, this detail could carry additional significance for you. Trust your intuition to interpret what feels true. Divine feminine, this message carries a reminder of your own strength and authenticity. Whatever role you've played in this masculine's awakening, it's clear that your light has had a profound impact, even if they are only now beginning to realize its value. No matter the specific nature of the karmic interference, one thing is clear: this masculine energy is longing for forgiveness. While they may not be expressing this openly in the physical world, their soul is crying out for it. On an energetic level, they are pleading for a chance to make things right, even if their actions in the 3D haven't yet caught up to this inner yearning. They are steeped in regret, deeply wishing for a fresh start, but they feel trapped, foolish even, as if they've painted themselves into a corner. The Eight of Swords in the upright position reflects this inner turmoil. It speaks of self-imposed limitations, a sense of helplessness, and an overwhelming anxiety about how to move forward. The phrase "back themselves into a corner" keeps repeating, highlighting how their past choices have led to significant disruption in this connection. Amid this emotional chaos, the Fool card emerges, symbolizing the number 0. In this context, 0 represents their desire to start anew, to return to the very beginning and rebuild what has been lost. The Fool's energy is raw and unburdened, brimming with potential, and it speaks to their hope of wiping the slate clean. They are deeply nostalgic, reflecting on the early days of your connection. Memories of how it all began seem to be playing on a loop in their mind, reminding them of the purity and possibility that once existed between you. For someone listening, the name Chelsea or the letters CH might carry personal significance. These kinds of details won't resonate with everyone, but I feel called to share them for those who may need this extra layer of confirmation. Divine Feminine. This message is a powerful reminder of the influence your light and energy have had on this masculine soul journey. Even if they feel stuck or unsure of how to approach you, their heart is yearning for forgiveness and the chance to begin again. Trust your intuition to guide you as this story unfolds, knowing that you hold the power to choose what feels aligned for your path. It feels as though this person's fear of change ironically became the very catalyst for upheaval, but in the most challenging way possible. Rather than embracing the transformation their soul was calling for, they resisted it, which only pushed their life in a direction of greater turmoil. For many of you, this resistance may have shown up as a delay or avoidance, a refusal to fully commit or make a decision about your connection, Divine Feminine. The Death card in reverse highlights this internal struggle. Your presence in their life acted as a spark, igniting a powerful spiritual activation. This connection held the potential for profound transformation and growth, yet their fear of stepping into the unknown caused them to pull back. This hesitation may also tie into a karmic situation or influence. For someone, the name Mark or Marcus could hold special significance. It seems that this masculine energy clung tightly to aspects of their life that no longer served them. Whether that be old relationships, toxic connections, or outdated patterns of behavior, their reluctance to release these attachments created a disconnect between the two of you, leaving you to feel the weight of their unresolved energy. But here's where the energy shifts. Their resistance to the changes your energy was urging them toward is now coming full circle. The Judgment card has appeared, signifying a reckoning. This isn't a judgment in the sense of punishment, but rather a moment of divine accountability, a balancing of the scales. You, Divine Feminine, poured so much pure, loving energy into this connection. You offered them a light to step into, a path of spiritual growth and deep authenticity. But their fear of change led them to ignore the intuitive nudges their soul was giving them. Now, they're being called to face the choices they made and the lessons they resisted. This moment of judgment serves as a mirror for them, reflecting not only what was lost, but also the potential for redemption and healing if they choose to embrace it. Meanwhile, your energy continues to shine brightly, reminding them and you of the transformative power of love, even when it challenges us to grow in ways we didn't expect. Divine Feminine, trust that your presence has been a catalyst, even if the outcomes have been difficult. You've already stepped into your own transformation, and the universe honors the energy you've invested into this journey. The energy around this connection is entering a powerful phase of recalibration. The love and light you poured so selflessly into this bond, divine feminine, is now being realigned with your highest good. Meanwhile, the masculine energy is being called to face the consequences of resisting the changes that were meant to help them grow. The transformations they resisted for so long are now unavoidable, manifesting as external upheaval that mirrors their inner turmoil. This balancing process has left them feeling deeply disconnected from your radiant energy on the 3D level. Yet here you are, divine feminine, standing strong and illuminated, embodying the energy of the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, highlighting how far you've come. Yes, this journey has brought its share of emotional challenges, but it has also opened the door to incredible opportunities and divine alignment. I sense this card represents you so clearly now, boldly navigating through life's twists and turns, knowing that the universe is conspiring to guide you toward your greatest potential. The number 3 is coming through strongly in this reading. This could hold significance for you in various ways, perhaps symbolizing 3 years, 3 months, or even the month of March, the 3rd month of the year. For someone listening, the number 30 is also prominent. It could represent an age, a date, or another marker of significance in your personal journey. Interestingly, the masculine's past decisions have inadvertently set this wheel spinning in your life. While their choices may have caused them emotional pain, this upheaval has introduced serendipitous and transformative energy into your path, divine feminine. What may have felt like chaos in the moment has ultimately acted as a catalyst for your growth and expansion. This shift is a reminder of the interconnectedness of your journeys. Every ripple of energy exchanged between you has served a higher purpose, even if the process has been challenging. Divine feminine, you are stepping fully into your power, embracing the lessons and blessings that life is offering you. Trust that the Wheel of Fortune is carrying you forward into a phase of alignment, abundance, and profound transformation. The masculine's emotional pain is not a punishment. It's a sacred part of his spiritual awakening. This discomfort is acting as a catalyst, guiding him toward the balance and growth his soul is yearning for. Through this process, he is being prepared for deeper alignment, not only with himself, but also with the shared connection between you both. This transformation is ultimately serving the highest good of both of your journeys. The letter J is coming through. This might resonate as someone's initial or name for those tuning in. Now let's shift to your energy, divine feminine. The 4 of Cups reversed, often referred to as the apathy card in this position, is signaling a powerful change in your perspective. It's as though life is whispering, or perhaps shouting, a message to you. Seize the opportunities that align with your highest good. This is your time to open the doors of your heart and your life to experiences that inspire you, excite you, and light your soul on fire. The phrase I keep hearing is, say yes to your life. Say yes to the invitations, adventures, and dreams that resonate deeply with your authentic self. This isn't about forcing things or chasing what isn't meant for you. Instead, it's about aligning your energy with what you truly desire and letting those experiences flow naturally toward you. My guides want to remind you of the incredible power you hold in this process. When you step into alignment, you enter a flow state of manifestation, a beautiful, almost magical state where the universe begins to mirror your inner world. It's about gaining clarity on what you truly want, clearing any residual energy that no longer serves you, and focusing your intentions through your third eye and pineal gland. From this place of alignment, you become a magnet for the synchronicities and opportunities that are meant for you. Doors you never imagined begin to open, and you'll find yourself effortlessly drawn to the experiences, people, and places that support your highest good. Divine Feminine, this is your moment. Trust that you are co-creating with the universe and say yes to the path unfolding before you. Allow yourself to flow with this energy of expansion and watch as your manifestations come to life in the most beautiful, serendipitous ways. With the Page of Swords upright, I see you stepping into a beautifully curious and exploratory energy. Right now, you're allowing your curiosity to guide you, Divine Feminine, and it's leading you toward new horizons. For some, this could signify literal movement, traveling, relocating, or simply shifting environments. But on a deeper level, it's about staying fully present in the moment and asking yourself those pivotal questions. Where do I want to go next? What direction is my intuition guiding me toward? The imagery on this card is speaking powerfully. Birds and clouds catch my attention. These might be meaningful symbols for someone listening. They carry messages of freedom, perspective, and clarity. If this resonates, pay attention to these signs as confirmations from the universe. I also sense the energy of patience and perseverance here. For someone listening, there's been a period in your life where progress felt painfully slow, almost stagnant. It's as if something you deeply desired was delayed, and you were left holding space for it with unwavering faith. I keep hearing the phrase, "Hold fast to your intentions." Even in moments of uncertainty, you remained rooted in your vision, trusting that things would align in divine timing. For some, this might connect to your career, a long-awaited promotion or breakthrough in a business endeavor. For others, it could be a relationship or friendship that felt like it hit a standstill. Whatever it was, you may have felt as though there was little you could physically do to move the situation forward. Instead, the lesson during this time was about energy alignment, focusing inward rather than outward. You were called to find balance and clarity within yourself through practices like meditation, visualization, or simply holding space for your intentions. It wasn't about forcing things to happen in the external world, but rather cultivating the inner harmony necessary to attract the right outcomes. Divine Feminine, this message carries a deep reassurance. The waiting wasn't in vain. Every moment you spent aligning your energy has been laying the foundation for what's coming next. The Page of Swords reminds you that this is the time to embrace your curiosity, stay connected to the present, and trust that the steps ahead will unfold with perfect clarity. The clouds are parting, and the path you've been waiting for is about to reveal itself. If this message resonates with you, Divine Feminine, know that the end of this period of stagnation is near, and with it comes a monumental breakthrough. I keep hearing the word breakthrough over and over again. It's as if the universe is preparing to unveil something extraordinary for you. A shift that will bring clarity and forward momentum after a long wait. You've been in a state of holding space, but now the energy is about to shift in your favor. Now, I see the magician reversed. But what's fascinating here is that this energy feels like it's both upright and reversed at the same time. The magician, or the alchemist, represents the power of stepping fully into your own empowerment, creativity, and ability to manifest. But with this card, the energy feels complex. There's a subtle tension between what you've been trying to control and what has been outside of your hands. From a human perspective, I understand how the delays, the frustration, and the lack of progress may have felt incredibly limiting. Whether this relates to your career, a relationship, or a passion project, It felt as though you were doing everything you could in the 3D world to push things forward, and yet nothing seemed to move. You might have even questioned why things weren't shifting despite your efforts. But here's the twist. From a higher, more spiritual perspective, this period of feeling stuck was not random. It was purposeful. Your guides intentionally placed you in this space of stagnation to teach you something invaluable. The lesson? The importance of manifesting from the 5th dimension, where the energy is aligned first, and the physical manifestations follow. You are being trained to strengthen your inner power, to manifest energetically rather than just relying on physical action. In this stillness, you've been learning the art of inner alignment, practicing how to stay focused on your desires even when the world around you seemed to be standing still. This is your true power, the ability to create with intention and clarity without needing to control every aspect of the external world. And now, as this stagnation period comes to an end, you are stepping into a new level of mastery. You are about to enter a space where your inner alignment will become your greatest tool for creation. The delays were not obstacles, they were your training ground. You are now ready to manifest with an even greater sense of clarity, power, and purpose. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is about to unfold, and with it, you will witness how much stronger and more empowered you've become. Embrace this new phase with confidence, divine feminine. Your energetic mastery is your greatest asset, and the world is ready for you to create and manifest your dreams into reality. The breakthrough is here, and it's yours for the taking. This journey of manifestation, this true alchemy of energetic transmutation, has unfolded in such a way that you were placed into situations where, no matter how hard you tried, you couldn't physically resolve, push, or fix anything. In essence, you were part of an intense training exercise, one that was specifically designed to awaken and reveal your deepest inner power. It's as though the universe said, now is the time to understand and experience the power you hold within, even when you felt stuck or trapped, or when it seemed like there was absolutely nothing you could do to change things. You were being shown the true nature of your strength, the ability to flow energy. Through this process, you've learned that you have the power to shift the energy of any connection, situation, relationship, or environment. Whether it's in a friendship, a workplace, or any kind of personal connection, you now realize that it's not about pushing, forcing, or manipulating situations to fit your desires. Instead, your true power lies in your ability to shift the vibration simply by aligning your thoughts and energy. This has been your training, learning how to influence the energy of your world with nothing more than the clarity and intention behind your thoughts. It may have been a journey filled with frustration and delays, and perhaps at times you even questioned the process. But this was all part of your growth. Even the times when you felt like nothing was happening on the surface, you were gaining an essential skill, energetic mastery. The universe has been preparing you for the next level of creation, one where your ability to manifest comes not from force, but from alignment. The Hanged Man energy is now showing up, and it brings a powerful message. It symbolizes being in a void, in a space between two phases. You may have been feeling trapped, suspended in time, caught between two realities. It's as though you've been standing on the threshold of one life. But the door to the next hasn't quite opened yet. This feeling of being in between can be disorienting, as if you're seeing two versions of yourself or your life unfolding at once. But in truth, this phase of stagnation or waiting is actually a blessing in disguise. What you're experiencing right now, this pause, is not only personal, it's a reflection of a greater collective shift happening all around you. Humanity itself is transitioning from the old 3D consciousness, which is anchored in the material world and physical concerns, to a higher 5D consciousness, where the true power lies in energy and alignment. In 5D, creation doesn't come from force or external control. It arises from within, from the heart and mind working together in harmony. So, if you felt stuck, or like you're in a waiting room of life, know that this moment is not just a period of inactivity. This is where the magic happens. This is where your power is being activated. You are shifting not only on a personal level, but as part of the larger collective ascension. The energy you are learning to harness is not only for your own life, but for the entire world around you. As you step into this new awareness, you will see that you've always had the ability to manifest your desires, not through physical action, but through energetic alignment. And as you align more deeply with your inner power, you will witness the shift of your own reality and the world around you, effortlessly aligning with your highest potential. Embrace this moment. You are in the space of transformation, and what you're learning now will not only change your life, but it will help you become the catalyst for a collective awakening. Your power is limitless. Let it flow. For those of you who are paving the way into this new 5D New Earth reality, you are not just witnessing a shift in your own life. You are participating in something much larger, a global awakening. The changes you're experiencing are part of a massive transformation that's taking place on a collective scale. In essence, your personal experience of delays, stagnation, or feeling stuck is a mirror of the collective process. These moments are teaching us all how to step into our true energetic mastery as we release old patterns and align with the higher frequencies of the universe. You are more energy than physical matter, and this time has shown you just how powerful and transformative that energy can be. The moments of feeling uncertain or paused in your life, those are not setbacks. They are the foundation for your energetic leveling up. Think of it like this. These periods of stillness have actually been a necessary incubation stage, preparing you for profound transformation. Through them, you have been quietly recalibrating your energetic frequency. And now that the shift is happening, you will notice how every area of your life begins to reflect this deeper level of alignment. Your guides want to remind you, especially if you've been feeling disheartened by the delays or stagnation in your life, to be gentle with yourself. This journey isn't about racing forward or forcing things into physical manifestation through endless action. It's about energetic alignment. It's about flowing energy rather than resisting or blocking it. When you align with the natural rhythms of the universe, the physical manifestations will naturally fall into place. You don't have to chase them, you simply need to trust that as you align, everything you need will come to you in perfect timing. Now, something specific is coming through about timing. For some of you, it might feel like you've been stuck for a long time. But it's important to recognize that this feeling is tied to the 3D concept of time, a concept we're evolving beyond. In the 5D reality, time operates very differently. Instant manifestation is not just a theory, it's a real possibility. When you envision something or dream it into being, it is immediately accessible on an energetic level. Your thoughts, feelings, and intentions can now create energetic blueprints that are ready to materialize in the physical realm in record time. As you flow more energy toward that vision, you will start to see it manifest almost instantly. The key is to trust the process and not get caught up in the old way of thinking that manifestation is a long, drawn-out process. Instead, understand that in this new energetic paradigm, things can come together quickly when you align with them from the heart, body, and mind. So, if you've been feeling like time is moving slowly, know that this is simply an illusion of the old 3D matrix. The universe is urging you to let go of old constructs and to step into the expansive, boundless flow of the 5D consciousness, where time and space no longer limit your potential. You are already beginning to master the art of energetic creation. The more you tap into this truth, the more effortlessly you will begin to shape your reality with each thought, each emotion, and each aligned action. Everything is coming together in divine timing. It's all unfolding exactly as it should, and you are exactly where you need to be. Trust that your energy is the key to unlocking everything you desire. Flow with it and watch as the world shifts around you. This shift we're experiencing doesn't suggest that we bypass effort. Rather, it highlights a profound truth. Alignment is the key that unlocks the door to effortless manifestation. The real magic doesn't lie in working tirelessly or forcing things into existence. It lies in aligning with your inner energy first. When your energy is in harmony with the universe, manifestation flows naturally, effortlessly, like a river winding through its path. But let's be clear. Alignment doesn't mean that things will magically appear with the snap of your fingers. Most of us, and much of the collective, still carry beliefs that limit our ability to imagine such a reality. The idea of instantaneous creation might sound foreign to the average person, especially since it would challenge some of the established laws of physics in our current 3D reality. True instant manifestation, in its purest form, is something we can only experience in higher realms, like the astral plane or during dream states. However, when I speak of instant manifestation, I'm referring to the energetic and immediate access to the frequency of anything you desire. The moment you tune into that frequency and embody its energy with clarity and intention, you begin to see it materialize in your physical world. It flows toward you with grace, finding the easiest, most effortless pathway to manifest. We're gradually stepping into this power, learning to navigate it with greater mastery each day. But this process isn't without its challenges. It's a kind of intensive training exercise for the soul and spirit. Imagine being an athlete, preparing for a big event. There's growth, there's resistance, and there are moments of uncertainty. We are learning how to hold and direct energy in ways we've never been taught before, and the transformation is nothing short of profound. The truth is, much of the collective consciousness is still deeply rooted in fear and 3D thinking. Most people are unaware of the vast ocean of spiritual energy surrounding them, waiting to be tapped into. This energy is not something external to us. It resides within. It's always accessible, just waiting for us to remember how to align with it and use it consciously. As we shift into this higher level of awareness, we must remember that we're not just changing our external circumstances. We're going through a profound inner evolution, one that's challenging us to step out of fear and into a new way of being. This is not a path of instant gratification, but rather one of growth, patience, and deep self-discovery. We are slowly learning how to master the energetic laws that govern the universe, and as we do, we become more and more capable of shaping our reality in alignment with our highest selves. The more we embrace this shift, the more we'll see that effortless manifestation is not about forcing or pushing. It's about being in sync with the flow of the universe, trusting that when we align ourselves, Everything we desire will come to us at the perfect time, in the perfect way. This journey is about remembering who we truly are, beings of infinite energy and possibility, and stepping into our true power with grace, patience, and unwavering trust. As we do, we'll witness the incredible transformation that comes from mastering the energy within and manifesting the life we've always dreamed of. Divine Feminine, this is a call for you to consider letting go of someone in your life who embodies this reversed Knight of Wands energy. This is someone who may speak volumes but show very little in action. They promise you the world, more time, affection, or energy. But when it comes to follow through, they fall short. I'm hearing the words, empty promises, loud and clear. This could represent a masculine figure in your life, or it could show up in work or friendships where someone's actions don't align with their words. You may have found yourself overgiving in this situation, extending your energy and trust, only to be let down by their inconsistency. Perhaps you believed their words, placing your faith in their promises, but your intuition was signaling something deeper all along. This energy was unbalanced. Your higher self may have been trying to get your attention, nudging you to recognize that the energy exchange here wasn't in alignment with your highest good. The challenge here lies in the physical 3D world, where words and actions can often seem convincing, especially when someone shows you just enough to keep you hooked. But your intuition, Divine Feminine, is never wrong. If something feels off, it usually is. You have the strength and wisdom to see beyond the surface and tap into that deeper knowing. It's time to trust your inner guidance and begin to release connections that keep you stuck in a cycle of unfulfilled promises. This doesn't mean you need to hold on to any resentment or negativity. Instead, it's about creating space for more authentic, balanced, and reciprocal relationships that truly nourish you. Letting go isn't always easy, especially when you've invested time and energy. But trust that by clearing the old, you are making room for the new. Connections that are in alignment with the abundant, empowered, and beautiful energy you are stepping into. Remember, you deserve people and experiences that honor and uplift you, not drain you. The more you embrace this truth, the more you will attract those energies into your life, and the more you'll see the magic of aligned manifestations unfolding before you. In the past, this overgiving may have left you feeling drained, empty, and unsupported. You poured your love, energy, and heart into this dynamic, often giving far more than you received in return. This imbalance wasn't just emotionally taxing, it also depleted you on a soul level. I see someone energetically pouring out their heart without the solid foundation of a strong solar plexus, without the boundaries necessary to preserve your self-respect and self-honor. What happened here, Divine Feminine, is that you allowed your boundaries to be trampled on. Whether in a relationship, a friendship, or a situation at work, something or someone took much more from you than they gave. You were left feeling exhausted, as if your energy had been siphoned off without you even realizing it. But now, this is the time for transformation. You are being called to reclaim your energy, to rebuild your boundaries, and to honor yourself fully. This is more than just a lesson. It's a powerful turning point that will set you on the path to manifesting more balanced and healthy connections moving forward. You've transcended the old pattern, and now you're stepping into a space where you can create from a place of empowerment and self-love. There's someone perhaps still trying to engage with you in this unbalanced way. But here's the truth. You are not the same. You have evolved. And anytime this person tries to interact with you using that old pattern, you will feel it. You will feel the discomfort very strongly in your energetic field, more than ever before. Why? because your intuition is on a whole new level. You are now in tune with the energy around you in ways that are undeniable. You feel it deeply. You know when something is out of alignment. Through the radical opening of your third eye chakra and your throat chakra, you have unlocked an even deeper connection to truth. This truth isn't just an intellectual understanding, it's a visceral, energetic truth that resonates through your entire being. You now have the ability to perceive truth in all its forms, physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically. These are simply different expressions of energy that you are now able to interpret clearly. Your intuition has become a powerful tool, and it's guiding you towards a new way of being. No longer will you tolerate empty promises or unbalanced connections. Your energy is sacred, and you now understand the importance of protecting it. As you move forward, you will attract only those who match your frequency, those who respect your energy and reciprocate your love, support, and affection in equal measure. Divine Feminine, this is a call for you to consider letting go of someone in your life who embodies this reversed Knight of Wands energy. This is someone who may speak volumes but show very little in action. They promise you the world, more time, affection, or energy. But when it comes to follow through, they fall short. I'm hearing the words, empty promises, loud and clear. This could represent a masculine figure in your life, or it could show up in work or friendships where someone's actions don't align with their words. You may have found yourself overgiving in this situation, extending your energy and trust, only to be let down by their inconsistency. Perhaps you believed their words, placing your faith in their promises, but your intuition was signaling something deeper all along. This energy was unbalanced. Your higher self may have been trying to get your attention, nudging you to recognize that the energy exchange here wasn't in alignment with your highest good. The challenge here lies in the physical 3D world, where words and actions can often seem convincing, especially when someone shows you just enough to keep you hooked. But your intuition, Divine Feminine, is never wrong. If something feels off, it usually is. You have the strength and wisdom to see beyond the surface and tap into that deeper knowing. It's time to trust your inner guidance and begin to release connections that keep you stuck in a cycle of unfulfilled promises. This doesn't mean you need to hold on to any resentment or negativity. Instead, it's about creating space for more authentic, balanced, and reciprocal relationships that truly nourish you. Letting go isn't always easy, especially when you've invested time and energy. But trust that by clearing the old, you are making room for the new. Connections that are in alignment with the abundant, empowered, and beautiful energy you are stepping into. Remember, you deserve people and experiences that honor and uplift you, not drain you. The more you embrace this truth, the more you will attract those energies into your life, and the more you'll see the magic of aligned manifestations unfolding before you. In the past, this overgiving may have left you feeling drained, empty, and unsupported. You poured your love, energy, and heart into this dynamic, often giving far more than you received in return. This imbalance wasn't just emotionally taxing, it also depleted you on a soul level. I see someone energetically pouring out their heart without the solid foundation of a strong solar plexus, without the boundaries necessary to preserve your self-respect and self-honor. What happened here, Divine Feminine, is that you allowed your boundaries to be trampled on. Whether in a relationship, a friendship, or a situation at work, something or someone took much more from you than they gave. You were left feeling exhausted, as if your energy had been siphoned off without you even realizing it. But now, this is the time for transformation. You are being called to reclaim your energy, to rebuild your boundaries, and to honor yourself fully. This is more than just a lesson. It's a powerful turning point that will set you on the path to manifesting more balanced and healthy connections moving forward. You've transcended the old pattern, and now you're stepping into a space where you can create from a place of empowerment and self-love. There's someone perhaps still trying to engage with you in this unbalanced way. But here's the truth. You are not the same. You have evolved. And anytime this person tries to interact with you using that old pattern, you will feel it. You will feel the discomfort very strongly in your energetic field, more than ever before. Why? Because your intuition is on a whole new level. You are now in tune with the energy around you in ways that are undeniable. You feel it deeply. You know when something is out of alignment. Through the radical opening of your third eye chakra and your throat chakra, you have unlocked an even deeper connection to truth. This truth isn't just an intellectual understanding, it's a visceral, energetic truth that resonates through your entire being. You now have the ability to perceive truth in all its forms, physically, mentally, emotionally, and energetically. These are simply different expressions of energy that you are now able to interpret clearly. Your intuition has become a powerful tool, and it's guiding you towards a new way of being. No longer will you tolerate empty promises or unbalanced connections. Your energy is sacred, and you now understand the importance of protecting it. As you move forward, you will attract only those who match your frequency, those who respect your energy and reciprocate your love, support, and affection in equal measure. As we journey through this life, we begin to realize that we are not defined solely by the identity we hold in this moment. Instead, we carry the echoes of countless lifetimes, each filled with its own unique experiences, lessons, and perspectives. All of these experiences, all of these different versions of you, have shaped the person you are today. And as you step deeper into this journey of awakening, you come to understand that you are not just a single identity. You are a vast, an infinite soul with many layers of wisdom and truth. In this moment, you are holding space for not only your own higher self, but for the higher selves of those you are connected to in this life. This includes your friends, your co-workers, and perhaps most profoundly, your relationships, especially the ones that have tested your patience and growth. These connections are not random. They are part of your soul's journey, designed to help you awaken and evolve into your fullest potential. Your true power, dear one, lies in your ability to hold this sacred space for others. While it's tempting to try and change or force others to evolve, you must understand that growth cannot be pushed or coerced. It is not about rushing anyone into their awakening or making them see things your way. Instead, your role is to hold space, to create a container of energy where transformation can occur naturally and effortlessly. By doing this, you allow the energy to work through them in its own time, without pressure or judgment. For some of you, there may be a connection in your life right now that feels heavy, uncertain, or fraught with emotional turmoil. You may be tangled in the push and pull of wanting to connect with this person, yet at the same time, recognizing the unbalanced dynamic you've experienced with them in the past. This situation may have left you feeling drained, frustrated, or even hopeless at times. There may be an internal tug-of-war between the part of you that longs for closeness and the part of you that recognizes the patterns of disharmony. In these moments, it's crucial to remember that the desire to connect with someone at their highest level is not a mistake or an illusion. What you feel, what you sense at a soul level is the potential and the essence of who this person truly is. It's the higher, healed version of them, the one that is still present, even if it feels far away or inaccessible in the physical world. Your guides want you to understand that this pull you feel toward them, despite the imbalances or challenges you've experienced in the past, is a reflection of your deeper knowing. You are tuned into the higher version of this relationship. Energetically, that version exists, and it is real. It's the version of the connection where healing has occurred, where love flows freely, and where both individuals are aligned with their highest selves. The energy of this transformed connection is accessible to you, but it's important to recognize that this transformation may not unfold according to your timeline or your expectations. Holding space for someone's growth doesn't mean rushing them or forcing the process. It means trusting in the divine timing of their journey and allowing the energy to naturally shift and align. There may be times when you feel frustrated or overwhelmed by the apparent lack of progress, but remember this: your ability to hold space for transformation is one of your most powerful gifts. You are not alone in this journey, and your guides, your higher self, and the universe are supporting you every step of the way. The connection you seek, the one that aligns with your soul's highest potential, already exists. It's simply waiting for both of you to step into it. Trust that, by holding space for this person's higher self, you are not only helping them transform, but you are also allowing yourself to evolve into a higher state of love and understanding. In the end, it's through this sacred act of holding space, without attachment, without force, that you'll find the true beauty of this connection in all its divine potential. So, trust in the process, dear one. Embody your power. Hold that space with love and patience, and watch as the energy around you shifts into something beautiful and healing. You are contributing to something far greater than yourself, and the love you cultivate now will ripple out, touching not only this relationship, but every aspect of your life. Your love, your light, and your higher self are more powerful than you know. Keep believing, keep trusting, and keep holding space. The transformation is happening. Free will is one of the most beautiful and sometimes challenging gifts we have as human beings. While you, as a radiant being of light, can hold space for someone's growth and facilitate their transformation, ultimately, the choice to embrace that change is theirs alone. You can offer your love, your energy, and your unwavering support, but remember that true growth comes from the decision of the individual to step into it. Your role, Divine Feminine, is not to control or force this transformation, but to remain grounded in your own strength, boundaries, and alignment. By doing so, you create a supportive, energetic environment in which others are free to rise into their own higher selves. Just by being you, by maintaining your centered and balanced energy, you become a powerful catalyst for their growth, allowing them the space to evolve at their own pace, in their own time. You hold space for others to connect with their deeper spiritual essence, their higher selves, and their soul identity. You do this so naturally, often without even realizing it, simply by embodying the light of your own truth. This is especially true for those of you who identify as Divine Feminine. You have a unique ability to inspire transformation simply by being in your truth. Your energy creates a ripple effect, influencing those around you in profound ways, whether it's through a conversation, a glance, or just your presence. Even in moments when you may feel unsure or uncertain, the energy you carry is awakening something within others. It's important to understand the profound impact you're having, often without trying or even being aware of it. Every time you hold your energy steady, stay true to your path, and create boundaries that honor your worth, you are inviting others to do the same. Your alignment with your higher self becomes a beacon, showing others what's possible when they too choose to step into their own higher truth. So even if you're not directly influencing someone's transformation, know that your energy is an unspoken catalyst for their soul's awakening. You are, in essence, paving the way for others to rise, helping them find their own spiritual connection through your own. Now, to close this reading, I'm going to pull one final Rumi Oracle card. Let's see what message wants to come through for you today. The final card that has come forward is one that may hold particular significance for someone listening right now. As I read from the guidebook, this message stands as a reminder of the deep, sometimes complicated relationship we have with love and transformation. The words are beautiful, yet they speak to the tenderness and vulnerability that comes with truly opening your heart. Oh heart, what is your excuse for all these blunders? Such loyalty is offered by the beloved, yet so much treason comes from you. Such kindness is offered by the beloved, yet so much defiance and resistance comes from you. Such grace is offered by the beloved, yet so much fault and failure comes from you. Such attraction is offered by the beloved with sweetness and generosity, yet such jealousy comes from you with so much doubt and suspicion. This message is a powerful reminder that in the presence of unconditional love, we are often faced with our own inner struggles and resistance. The beloved, whether that be the divine, the universe, or your higher self, offers you nothing but love, grace, and abundance. Yet, at times, we may find ourselves resisting that love, doubting its intentions, or letting past hurts cloud our ability to fully receive. But here's the beauty of this message. Awareness is the first step toward transformation. By acknowledging where we've been resistant, where we've held on to doubts or fears, we begin to free ourselves from the chains that have held us back. The beloved never stops offering love and grace. It is always available to us, no matter what. The key is to release our resistance, to soften our hearts, and to embrace the truth that we are worthy of all the beauty, abundance, and love that is offered. So, let this card remind you that you are always held in the embrace of unconditional love, and the only thing standing between you and the highest expression of that love is your willingness to let go of fear and embrace your own divine worth. Remember, you are a powerful being of light, and by holding space for others, by staying true to your own path, and by continuing to open your heart, you are inviting not only your own transformation, but the transformation of everyone you touch. Keep shining, keep loving, and trust that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. Rumi's words echo a deep truth, one that is gentle yet profound. He encourages us to rise above the clouds of doubt and fear, and to allow ourselves to receive love in its fullest form. In his wisdom, he reminds us to be tender with our hearts, no matter how many storms they have weathered. Be kind to your heart. You may believe it to be weary from doubt, distrust, heartbreak, and agony, yet still, it beats. Still, it persists with unquestioning allegiance to life. What a grand heart it is, this sacred heart of yours. How can it be worthy of anything other than tenderness, gratitude, acknowledgement, and appreciation? This is a beautiful invitation to honor the heart, not for what it has or hasn't experienced, but for its unwavering resilience. Your heart, no matter how many times it has been bruised or battered, continues to show up, to love, to hope, to give, just as it always has. There is a sacredness to that, a strength in its ability to love despite the scars. In a world where we're often taught to measure our worth against unrealistic ideals of perfection, Rumi urges us to remember that the true perfection of the heart lies not in its absence of hurt or flaw, but in its capacity to love despite them. So often, we burden our hearts with the weight of false expectations, demanding perfection where it simply cannot exist. But your heart, with all of its imperfections and all of its scars, is exactly as it should be. It is perfect because it loves. It loves even when the world tells it to shut down, even when fear seeks to convince it otherwise. It is perfect because it holds hope even after despair, and compassion even after fear. Allow yourself the grace to love your heart fully. Allow yourself the kindness of being tender with it. In those quiet moments when you feel doubt creeping in or fear rising, remind yourself of the divine perfection of your heart. It doesn't need to prove anything. It simply needs to be loved. Imagine cracking open a window in the dustiest chamber of your heart's temple, allowing the light of the divine to stream in. This beautiful image is an invitation to let the light of the divine flood your heart, washing away the dust of past hurts, doubts, and fears. Let it illuminate the deepest corners of your soul, the places you've kept hidden, the places you've kept locked away. Imagine the warmth of this light, the gentle caress of divine love flowing into every part of your being, reminding you that you are always worthy, always loved, always enough. As we close this reading, let these words settle in your heart, like soft whispers from the divine. Know that you are being held in love, that your heart is sacred, and that the light you carry within you is radiant and beautiful. There is no need to carry the weight of perfection, only the weight of love. I send you love and light always, dear one. May your heart continue to shine brightly, forever open to the divine flow of love and grace. Click the join button to unlock a world of exclusive benefits and exciting perks waiting just for you. By becoming a member, you'll gain access to special behind-the-scenes content, exclusive updates, and a direct connection with our vibrant community. It's a wonderful way to support the channel while getting even more from your journey with us. If this video spoke to your heart and you're craving more, don't hesitate to engage. Like, comment, and subscribe to Magnetize Official. And let's keep this energetic exchange flowing. Share this message with anyone who might need a little light and inspiration. They'll thank you for it. Together, we'll continue to elevate and empower each other on this beautiful spiritual journey.